It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, on this Wednesday, I am making it a Woman Wednesday because I have been reminded recently that Evanescence has brand new music out. And this is a band with lead singer Amy Lee that I've really enjoyed in the past, although we've barely featured them at all here on the channel. The only time that they have appeared on this channel was with Bring Me to Life, their very first single as a band and still the biggest song of their career. We listened to that one back in May of 2022 here on the channel, but they are back with a brand new album and they're touring, and it was made clear to me, Doug, this is good stuff. You got to take a look at this. So we're going to take a look at two songs, the very first two singles that are released from Sanctuary, their sixth and most recent album, just released on June 5th, their first studio release since The Bitter Truth in 2021. And we're going to be listening to a song called Afterlife and Who Will You Follow? And both of these are intriguing to me as I have read through them. And I know that both of these songs have promotional videos, but I'm really just interested in the audio, friends. So that's what I'm going to be including this time. We've got Amy Lee on vocals and keyboards, Troy McLawhorn and Tim McCord are on guitars, Emma Anzai is on the bass, and Will Hunt is on the drums. Afterlife is the first single that they released from this upcoming album, and it was released early in March of last year. It's been out for over a year, and it was released that early because it was included as part of the Devil May Cry series on Netflix. Now, I know a little bit about Devil May Cry, not much, but a little. I remember reacting to Bury the Light, which is Virgil's theme from Devil May Cry 5. That was back in the summer of 2023, but apparently they have a Netflix show based on the Devil May Cry universe, and this song is included as part of that soundtrack. So I want to hear it, and that's what we're going to do right now. This is Afterlife from Evanescence. Here we go.
Before the floodgates open, can we just lie here till it's all over?
Major for a second.
Hear the violence coming
Lay soul.
inside. You build your walls, but can't forget the hate.
So if that's the latest soul, then that's Do, C minor.
Come to finally meet you in the
Yeah!
Save me from this pain and fill the hole inside. You wonder why I'm all the tears to
There's me on the bottom.
today. I'm not afraid to die.
Really cool how they're interspersing that.
I think you're finally broken. If we don't die here, we'll always be haunted. I feel the panic.
If we don't die here, we'll always be haunted.
We've all been used and sold out truth for a sick fantasy. I'm holding on to unbelief. I see you in the afterlife. Save me from this pain and fill the heart inside. You wonder why I'm
end. So judge me in the afterlife.
Not afraid to die.
Big C minor, ominous sound.
Not afraid to die.
I'm all out of tears to cry today. I'm not afraid to die. Judge me in the afterlife. Yeah. And it leaves unfinished. I kept hearing occasionally that E going up to the F. It's hard to tell if it was an actual E chord or if it was just the third of that C chord, but they were in C the whole time and just wrapping around a lot of the big tent poles are really the fifth of that key, the G, and giving us that upper neighbor, that A flat to that G, a lot of the times. That's what I was hearing quite a bit through that. Powerful song, y'all. If you build, let's see, inside you build your walls, but can't forget the hate you hide. Damned to finally meet you in the afterlife. Save me from this pain and fill all the holes inside you. Wonder why I'm all out of tears to cry. Today I'm not afraid to die. They're ready to fight. Wow. If we don't die here, we'll always be haunted. I feel the panic in everyone watching lie. To me, we've all been used and sold out. Truth for sick fantasy. I'm holding on to one belief. They're trying to stay true to themselves amid all of the confusion out there. And that also seems to be one of the major underpinning inspirations behind the next song that we're going to hear. It's called Who Will You Follow? It's the latest single released in April. And I really did vibe with these lyrics when I read through them as I prepared to record today, y'all. In today's confusing existence, it's hard sometimes to figure out just who to trust in whose army or cause to find meaning and purpose and to feel good about being a part of, because it's hard to determine truth and reality at times with all of this AI and subterfuge going everywhere. And this song is kind of on that. It's what have you done to me? You drain the life out of me till I don't know myself. When all your faith in reality fades away, who are you going to follow? When all your faith in reality fades away, who will you follow? That's the first verse. So I'm really curious to hear what this one sounds like. It's the latest single from Evanescence, and it's called Who Will You Follow? Here we go.
What have you done to me? You drained the life out of me till I don't know
I just love her
myself.
voice.
When all your faith in reality fades away, who will you follow?
Flat 6, flat 7. one. Wow. We got little Phrygian mode in there.
I can't find the way out. Keep waking in the same fever dream. A cure for desire. We're playing with fire. We're drawn to light. We're broken and blinded by it. We're dying for release. If all this fear was born in my mind, I gave you everything you'll ever be. What have you done to me? You drained the life out of me till I don't know myself. When all your faith in reality fades away, who will you
I remember to go into that Phrygian riff between the verses.
A crack in the matrix, break through the lies like an axe through the screen. You can't stop desire. We are the fire. Wake up to the madness, the rats in the water, already coming through. Lift this twisted veil from our
Lift this twisted veil from our eyes. She wants all of this subterfuge to go away. She wants to see clearly. You drain the life out of me till I don't know myself. Interesting. Talk about breaking down. Big breakdown. And again, major, right? We're in A, and we've been in minor. But you've got that occasional C sharp.
What have you done to me? You drained the life out of me till I don't know myself. When all your faith in
Really great arranging.
fades away,
Yeah. It's the A major chord. Now it's back to the Phrygian thing. And it stops. There was a little bit in there, the major chord with that flat 2 coming down to the A, and then the big, oh, yeah. Is it that one or that one? It's really cool. Both of those songs, they're playing both. They're implementing both of those types of thirds, whether it's the major third of the key or the minor third of the key, and using them to color the resolutions as they need to throughout the piece. That's really, really fun. And a heavy piece, y'all. I mean, I understand it in the times that we're in today. And talking about the conception of this album, Amy said that their music is their sanctuary and that they find comfort and connection through their art, through their music. And so that's how if they're feeling alone or disjointed or somehow disconnected. That's how they find their own meaning and their own purposes in each other as a band. And then they connect with their fans around the world and keep going, right? And get that reassurance and that backing. She went on to talk about how she felt like she really didn't have much of a choice but to try to keep the music as relevant and as honest as she possibly could amid the circumstances of the creation of this particular album, which she said was in the midst of the political upheaval and the election in 2024, where Trump got reelected here in the United States. She said, quote, "Turn on the news and you can get inspired to write a heavy rock song with plenty of rage, especially as a woman. It's just really hard because I'm not political. I don't want to do this. This was put upon us all. How we react and respond to this moment has nothing to do with if we want to be a political voice. I absolutely do not, but I do want to rise to the moment. We don't have a choice. We've been forced into this situation where if we don't speak up and fight back against tyranny, against human rights violations, against blowing people up, what's next? Or we're next, right? It's out of self-preservation. It's out of fear. It's out of alarm. It's out of, holy crap, the world's on fire. What have the Americans done to us? You know, what crazy, sick joke is this? And it's not a joke, right? Those of us in America who have seen this coming for a long time, we're like, y'all, these people are nuts, and we're trying as hard as we can to maintain some semblance of reality, of truth, of social connection, of construct, of society, of culture, all of it. We're doing our best, y'all. And you know, I didn't speak out political as politically as I sometimes have in the last year plus for the same reasons. You know, towards the beginning and few into the first few years of the Daily Doug, I didn't have much reason to be so scared about the politics, especially in our own country, to feel like it needed to be a part of our videos. Even occasionally when music kind of got political, I would shy away from it, but not as much anymore, friends. And it's for the same reasons. I feel like I don't have a choice. I feel like if I'm going to be honest with you about what I'm feeling, about what I'm experiencing in the world, and I want to connect with all of you, I feel the same way as Amy. I don't want to do this. This was put upon me. How I react and respond to this moment has nothing to do with if I want to be a political voice. I absolutely don't. But I want to meet the moment exactly the way that she said it. What kind of person would I be? What would I think about myself if I didn't rise to the moment? And this entire song is a testament. Wake up to the madness. The rats in the wall are already coming through. Lift this twisted veil from our eyes forever and ever. What have you done to me? I think she's speaking right at a family member, a politician, someone connected to that particular movement. What have you done to me? You drained the life out of me till I don't know myself. And this is where I was, y'all, in November of 24. When all your faith in reality fades away, all my faith in humanity faded away. And it's been rough, y'all, but in the intervening months, especially as it's vulnerable and it's a little bit difficult to share like this, you know, but folks see and connect with me, and it's okay. And it's okay. Yeah. We mention it, we make it manageable by mentioning it, we put a language to it, and we just speak the truth of what we see and what we feel, and we connect with each other as we do it, you know? And that's the power of this music. That's wonderful stuff. I want to listen to the rest of it. I haven't listened to much Evanescence over the years, but Amy's voice is so singular and so beautiful, and the music is powerful and heavy without slapping you upside the head, you know? It's a wall of sound without being overburdensome and overwhelming. And I really like it for that. The last thing that I'll say is that if you want to experience some Evanescence and you're in North America, you have a lot of options. They are out right now in North America, all across the country, doing a tour in support of this new album. I see very many dates that they have this summer, so go check them out, y'all. Evanescence out with new music. It's been wonderful to come back to this band, to be reminded of their sound and hear Afterlife and Who Will You Follow, their two new singles from the brand new album Sanctuary. I thank y'all for being with me on this Woman Wednesday, and we will see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.